Good afternoon, everyone. We've got a Hummer for you today right here from Vogelvay Gym in Kaiserslautern, the DODDS AA AAA Big School Girls Basketball Championship, and you couldn't ask for a better matchup. Two 16-0 teams going for the title. I'm Stan Kosmowski here with Bill Coates and Ron Bruschi, and we've got a matchup, run-and-gun offense against a team that just loves to slow things down and take a nice, methodical approach to playing basketball. Bill, it should be a good one.
Hey, it's promising to be a great ball game. Both teams come in, like you said, has got a 16-0 record. Here, Frankfurt has just blown out the two teams they've played. Baumholder, though, come up, and they almost had the upset of the year, almost losing to Mannheim. And Mannheim has one of the shortest teams in all of Germany. Baumholder is just tremendous size, and last night they beat Heidelberg and just pounded Heidelberg in the ground.
The Baumholder has a big question mark for today's game. We'll get into that in just a couple of minutes. The color guard getting ready to come out onto the court as we are just about set to begin our festivities prior to game time.
Looking forward to a fantastic ball game.
And we're just about ready for the tip-off. LaDan Riley, Tanya Turner. And we're all set. And we should find out early what kind of jumping power Riley has, because she's got a couple inches to overcome on Tanya. 4 inches to be exact. 5'11" to 6'3" is how they're listed as matching up. Although sometimes the heights are just a little bit higher than the actual player. We won't discuss that. And we're just about ready to get underway. Frankfurt, Baumholder, both undefeated for the DODDS Big School Girls Championship.
Well, the tip-up game has started.
No problem. Tanya Turner got the tip, but tipped it over to the Bucks.
Man-to-man defense for Frankfurt. They play a fantastic.
Flip it in the corner.
And we have
Riley.
Crystal, and goes against.
Looks like it's on Tanya Turner. 24, Tanya Turner.
That could be a real key if she goes out.
Well, they don't want to lose her. Not at all. But they've got a good bench, and Frankfurt has depth. They're not going to worry too much, at least not early. The Bucks will inbound the ball. We are just underway. Flipping with a shot. It's in.
Joelle makes the first basket of the game.
Joelle flipping. 2-0 the Bucks. Frankfurt will bring the ball down court.
Kamadi inside. She answers.
Rebound by Riley. LaDan Riley. Riley is not running at full speed, but it may not be so much the leg is hurting as the leg is so tightly wrapped, and it's restricting her mobility. Rebound by Riley. Up, no good. Follow shot. Julie flipping, her sister Joelle.
They have a whistle and a foul on Young. Turner and Hall.
2-shot foul.
And Young have been the top rebounders all year. They've got to do a fantastic job tonight.
Foul on number 10, Sheila Young. That'll be her first, and coming to the line, Joelle Flippin, who has the game's only points. We're early in this contest. Now, Jack Dugan pointed out that they are going to have to slow the game down. They are going to have to beat Frankfurt's press, and they're going to have to keep Frankfurt from getting into a transition ball game. They're going to have to keep the tempo down if they intend to stay in this. Otherwise, he admitted it could be a blowout. 1 out of 2 for Joelle. But her sister Julie puts the shot up, give it to Riley's limping visibly. She's having trouble moving down the court. She is not going to be in this game very long.
Quick pass over to Gaylord.
Gaylord, one too many steps, and we'll give the ball back to the Bucks. Now Dugan's going to try to keep Riley in the game as much as he can, but she is obviously hurting. It's not that bandage is not doing it. That leg hurts. Joelle into Riley. Riley, turn around, jumper, no good.
Hall with her first rebound of the game.
Hall's not moving real well either. That leg is bandaged up very tightly. Could turn out to even things up. Frankfurt has not had a fast break yet. We're early.
Gaylord over to
It'll take him a little bit to set up.
Turnaround jump shot.
It's good.
Hall, her first
3-2. The Bucks with the lead. The Lady Bucks bring it down court. Joelle Flippin into Julie. They'll take their time, set it up. Frankfurt.
Steal by Young. And we have a double.
It's going to come right back. Frankfurt's had a couple opportunities. They've been a little sloppy. It's still early.
Baumholder retains the lead at 3 to 2.
Sanjanetta Wilson, the point guard, is the playmaker. She's one of two people that Coach Dugan feels can really handle the ball and move it and make Frankfurt honest on defense. Sanjanetta with a shot, no good. They'll battle inside.
Turner comes up with the loose ball.
Fast break, wide open. Gaylord.
She makes the layup. Kamadi, first 2 points.
Frankfurt takes their first lead, 4-3. Shot by Riley. Overshoots a little bit. Foul called on Nilka Evans. That's her first. And the Eagles will take possession of the ball. They've got a lead by a point early in the first quarter.
Baumholder changed strategy, going to a 1-3-1 half-court press. This press gave Heidelberg a lot of trouble. Heidelberg is a good passing team.
And they're hoping it'll slow down the Lady Eagles.
Gillard over to Young, into Turner. They're going to challenge the big girls.
Nice play. Knocking it away, number 22, Julie Flippin. And they'll make the Eagles work just a little bit harder to get that ball inside. Shot good, Sheila Young. 3-point lead for Frankfurt.
At 5:15, the score is 6-3 in favor of Frankfurt. Here comes Wilson.
They'll bring it down.
Oh,
Quick
foul
shot,
shot.
Sanjanetta Wilson, no good.
Oh,
Oh, and a bad break. Joelle Flippin had the ball bounce off her shin and out of bounds, and that would have been a nice break for the Bucks. They could have brought it back up and narrowed the margin back to 1. Frankfurt with the ball, inbounding it. Kelly versus
Young scores.
Young with her second bucket.
Young, one of the top scorers yesterday, as her first 2 points.
Young, 19 points coming into this game in the tournament. The 9th leading scorer so far. Joelle, no good.
Rebound by Evans, power move.
Evans is going to get fouled on the play. 2-shot foul. 5-point lead for Frankfurt early. Foul on number 14.
One thing Frankfurt can do is that they can make points in waves.
Let's make that 15. Let's make that foul on Sherry Gaylord. 8-3, hoping to cut it down. Nilka Evans.
2 shots for Evans.
She got the first.
On the rim.
The thing that has concerned Jack Dugan the most is they've got to be able to control the ball both ways. They've got to slow the game down. And with Riley, really looks ineffective. She doesn't seem like she's going to be able to move very well at all up and down on transitions.
Well,
They're going to have to be slower. They're going to be playing 4-on-5.
That's too bad. You don't want to go the whole season and lose a girl right at the very end of the season. You want to put the best players out. Play the
And
best.
Bursish went right by Riley. Nice play, nice steal, wide open. Sanjanetta Wilson.
Kamadi tips the ball out of bounds. Kamadi is undoubtedly the fastest girl player I've seen in Germany. Eight to 4. Inside to Riley, turnaround jump shot.
It doesn't go for Riley. Turner can't get control.
Comes up with the loose ball. Gaylord all the way. No call.
Oh, but they are going to call it there. They are going to call it there.
Jump ball.
Going to give it to Black. Frankfurt takes the ball back. Tanya Turner just tied her up enough. 4:07 left, an 8-4 ball game. Both teams trying to get a little settled. Little traveling music on, Sheila. The Lady Bucks will get it back. Sanjanetta Wilson will bring it up court. 4:01. We're about halfway right now through the first quarter of play. The Eagles have jumped off to an early lead, like just about everyone expected. Lob pass into Riley. Takes it back out to Joel. Flipping shot off the rim. Rebound by Turner. Taken away by Riley. Riley will get another shot. It's good. 8-6, 2-point game. And LaDan Riley is not totally out of this one. She's going to make her presence felt on the inside. 3.5 minutes to go. First quarter action. Bounce pass almost gets away from Bev Cromartie.
2-point ball game. Young in the corner.
Sheila Young, no good. Rebound, Joelle Flippin. And they'll bring it back up court and set up their offense.
Tilly. Tipped away.
Into Riley. Riley inside, and we're tied at 8. LaDan Riley. And Riley is hurt. Riley is hurt. The knee is not going to take it. This is what Jack Dugan was afraid of. And the one thing you don't want to see, even at a cost of a championship, is someone hurting a leg permanently. You just don't want that to happen. LaDan Riley leaving the court. She made her presence felt early. She'll be replaced by number 40. That's Kim Faust, a 6-foot forward. Kimmy Faust into the game. We're tied, 3 minutes to go. Now we'll see if Jack Dugan's prediction comes true.
Oh,
The Eagles play it inside. Tanya Turner.
Rebound by Turner.
Turner puts it up, and the Eagles go ahead by 2. Timeout being called. The Lady Bucks will take a timeout. And this could be more than anything else, just to put the team at ease about the condition of Riley. Let them know, hey, look, we're going to be playing without her, and we just got to pull together and do it as a team.
Well, he wants to take his time out and just talk to his girls and make sure they do know where all their assignments are. In a game like this, you can't afford to come down even one time down the floor and be confused what's happening. You want to take advantage of every chance you can to score.
And Riley, meanwhile, is over there trying to walk it off. Now, they are probably going to try to discourage her as much as they can from getting up and moving around on that leg. They're going to have to consider whether or not they want a chance having her come in again. If there's even a consideration, they can't let that knee stiffen up. But on the other hand, if there is a possibility of a tear, you sure don't want to do any permanent damage to that knee. They got a difficult choice to make. We got to see if the Bucks can play the Eagles without LaDan Riley.
Well, we won't see Riley at least for another 5 or 6 minutes. Possibly not until the second half, if even then.
2.5 minutes left. The Eagles with a 2-point lead. Wilson over to Flippin. Joelle puts it up. Short.
Gaylord comes up with the ball, and there's a whistle.
Let's see who they call it on. They've been keeping this game pretty tightly, ref, but contact hasn't been too bad. 40.
Out there.
Kim Faust. That's her first. She's just into the game. And the Eagles will inbound the ball. Cromartie, Gaylord will bring it up. Frankfurt basically staying with their starting 5. Young from the corner hits it. And the Eagles up by 4, 12-8, 2:16 in the first quarter. Wilson, their playmaker. And they've been bringing it down that right side. Wilson to Joelle Flippin every single time down court. It's going to get a little old quick.
Joelle's coming up awful cold. She had 19 points that first game from that same spot. She was cold last night, but her sister took up the slack.
Flippin, the third leading scorer in this tourney. She has 25 so far in her 2 games. Evans puts it up, short. Oh, and Flippin snuck in and took it away. And the Bucks will get it back. Nice play. Heads-up play by Joelle Flippin. She just moved in and tied that play up enough to get a change of possession. 1:55 to go first quarter. Julie Flippin. All their offense coming from that right side of the court. Little reaching in.
Oh, going for a second foul. Got 1:50 left in the first half. First quarter. Score 8-12.
And the tempo has just been slow enough so the Bucks can stay in it. They just have not seemed to have enough to go ahead. but they're...
When Frankfurt gets those rebounds, they got two girls double teaming the ball, the outlet pass, and just hoping they can't make the pass. Once Frankfurt gets out,
Julie flipping over to Evans. Trying to set something up. The passes are not quite there. Faust is going to put it up. Joelle. Joelle has been more than taking up the slack so far. And they'll slow it back down. Flipping, into flipping.
Loose ball, there's a scramble for it, and Julie is called for the foul against Cromartie.
Pushing away.
4-point lead for Frankfurt.
Frankfurt gets the ball back. We got just over a minute to go. Minute 22 here in the first quarter. And the Bucks doing all they can expect to do right now. LaDan Riley is standing. She is not walking at the moment, but it really doesn't look like she's going to be back in soon. She played hard for a couple of plays and hurt the knee. Little fake there. Make it look like I'm going to take a shot. Sherry Gaylord tried a quick one over to Sheila Young, but Frankfurt's doing the same thing. Frankfurt's running their offense from the left side of the court.
Gaylord inside to Young, almost loses it.
Gaylord going to try again inside to Turner. Nice pass, nice shot. 6-point lead for Frankfurt. Tanya Turner. Smart play.
Gaylord looks.
Faust inside. She's short on the shot, and she had it open. But they'll get it back. The Bucks. Julie flipping. 4-2, 14-10. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. The Eagles maintaining their lead.
Gaylord over to Cromartie.
Cromartie looking inside for Turner. Into
Young.
Turner, off her hands, didn't matter. Young got it. Fast break. Oh, and they lost it.
Well, that's a smart play by Gaylord. It had been a sure 2 points if she hadn't fouled right there.
Lady Bucks had 2 points. They had it.
4-point game. Here comes Riley. In for Evans.
Riley's going to come back in for the final 22 seconds of this first quarter. She is not moving well. They're going to try to keep Riley. It looks like they're going to try to keep Riley inside, not make her cover a lot of ground. We're going to have a shooting foul here. We're going to bring Sanjanette Wilson, 5'7" point guard. She's a junior. She'll be back next year, PCS permitting. 14-10.
3 girls off this team. Turner, another rebound, and makes 3 for her.
They've got a couple open. They missed it down court. They had the fast break. Cromartie was down there. That's one of the few times you'll see Frankfurt miss a fast break. Gaylord tosses it away. The Bucks will get it back with 10 seconds. They're going to have to get that ball up court awful quick. Joelle Flippin's going to bring it inbounds. 10 seconds left in the first quarter. A 4-point ball game with Frankfurt in the lead.
Tina Harris.
7, 6. Long pass, tossed it away. Julie Flippin was open underneath, and Frankfurt will get a chance. They had the play set up. Julie Flippin was open underneath the basket. And a good pass, it could have been 2 points.
Could have been a 3-point play.
We're down to 4. No, we're not. It doesn't start until player touches the ball.
Puts it up. It's
She
good.
got it.
16.
That's it. That'll end it.
Smart play by Young.
First quarter over, and Frankfurt capitalizes on a Buck mistake and a smart play and letting that ball bounce a whole lot closer to the basket.
Well, she let it go to 4 seconds. She must have been counting in her head. Lets it go to 4, then she picks up the ball.
16-10 as we wrap up the first quarter of play. LaDan Riley, the leading scorer right now so far for Baumholder. She's got 4 points. Joelle Flippin with 3. Turnovers, Frankfurt's had 4 to Baumholder's 3, but that really hasn't told the story yet. The key is Frankfurt really hasn't opened this game up.
Well, Cromartie has 2 points, and that comes off her 1 layup. Outside of that, Frankfurt just has not got to a fast break unleashed.
Sheila Young with 10 points. Most of those points coming from the quarter in that first half.
Well, one thing Frankfurt has really shown is that they didn't get the fast break, so they said, okay, let's run the offense. And the offense is paying off.
Bev Comarty's going to inbound it. 16-10 as we start the second quarter. The Bucks have done everything you can expect them to do right now. They have stayed close without LaDan Riley, the gal that Coach Jack Dugan felt was their most important player.
Tina Harris fouled by Wilson. Opening up the second quarter. 6-point lead for Frankfurt. This is the championship game.
And you don't want to make mistakes here.
Whoever loses this game, it's the biggest loss all year long. Both teams coming into the game, 16-0.
Comarty gets it into Turner, wide open. Nice shot, and the Bucks just let her wide open with her back to the basket. 18-10 Frankfurt. Wilson into Julie Flippin. Flippin passes it and tosses it away. Sheila Young with the interception, and Comarty can't hold on to it. Bev Comarty taking out a couple of obstacles there along the side as she ran up, but she's okay. She's not hurt. Frankfurt got a break and tossed it away, but that's okay. Frankfurt trying to get into that fast run-and-gun offense, and the only way you can do that is by tossing the ball down court. If you make a few mistakes, Frankfurt feels they can cover it.
Steal by Turner.
That's 2 bad passes in a row for the Bucks, and they cannot afford that.
I think they're underestimating the quickness of this Frankfurt team.
Okay, so we've had 4 turnovers in a row. If the Bucks can settle down a little bit before the Eagles do, we could see them right back into this ball game in an awful hurry. 8-point difference, 18-10, 7 minutes to go in the half. Sanjanette Wilson tossing it off to Joelle Flippin. Julie Flippin does not seem to be able to dribble the ball. She is having trouble. They are reaching in on her, and they are not letting her do anything with that ball.
Well, I'm sure when they go over to the sidelines and they're talking to the coach, they're probably saying, Coach, these Frankfurt players are just everywhere. Any which way we turn, they're in front of us. We try to make a pass, they're up in our face. We take a shot, they're trying to block it.
Julie Flippin, the younger of the 2 years younger than her sister Joelle, hits the first. 18-11 right now, the Bucks lead, but it's becoming evident they really don't have that many gals that can dribble the ball, that can do anything against that Frankfurt quickness.
Well, something Frankfurt has in her back pocket, too.
But there's LaDan. LaDan Riley misses the easy shot.
Frankfurt has a full court pressure defense, too, that they have not shown yet.
Comarty setting up the offense. Into the game. Who do we have? Number 25.
That's Tina Harris.
Tina Harris. I'll mark that down here.
Marty looking for Turner inside.
They're just going to take it nice and easy. They got a 7-point lead, and they want to make sure they get 2 more.
Long shot by Young.
Oh, she's hot, isn't she?
12 points for Young.
And that makes it 20-11. And it's turning into the blowout that Dugan thought it might be.
What's been interesting
the Bucks turn it over, and Frankfurt gets another shot. Bob Hancock has had a lot of confidence and a lot of pride in this team all year. He feels that he can put any 5 of those players on the court at any time, and they can be competitive. His bench goes all the way down to the final gal sitting down over there, and he hasn't even had to use it yet. Julie Flippin takes it away.
He's right. They got Michelle Apple, who's the big spark plug.
We've seen her come in a few times this year and just contribute immediately. A rebound, a couple of points, a steal.
She's that key 6th person.
LaDan Riley is going to put it up. No good, off the rim.
With the ball.
2-on-1 down court, and Riley's the one. Nice shot. Bev Comarty, and it's a 22-11 game. 5:29 left in the half.
Baumholder's got to keep their head and know that the game's not over yet.
Baumholder's got to score. Oh, that was Sanjanette Wilson just looking and not watching her defender. She was watching the offense set up, watching the defense set up, and did not watch the gal that was on her.
Well, Wilson better learn it now. She won't play anyone this quick as Comarty.
Wilson fouled her rather than give her the easy 2, try to make her earn them. Try to make her make 2 shots for those 2 points instead of just that one easy one. Bev Camardi. Well, that might have paid off. She missed the first. But Dan Wilson still in.
Kamadi, 5 points.
Wilson and Sheila Hall out there with those 2 bandaged knees.
Something interesting that they've done is that Baumholders moved their Riley outside.
Flipping from her spot. She missed it.
Faust.
But Faust is right there. Nice play. 23-13. Kimmy Faust. That's her first basket of the night, isn't it? Tina Harris could not make the pass the way she wanted to. The Bucks forced a turnover, 4:48. They trail by 10 and will have a timeout. Will have a timeout, charge that one to the Lady Bucks with 4:48 left. It's 23-13. What do you do? What do you do? You are the Bucks coach right now. How do you get back into this ball game?
Well, for one, on defense, the players got to get more aggressive. Here they prepared for one thing. They prepared for the fast break, and they're getting back on the fast break, but Frankfurt's coming down and running their offense, and they're still scoring. And your players are out there, and they're not really for sure what to do now. You know, things are not happening just the way you've worked on them in practice, and your players just aren't for sure. So Duggan's got to get his kids turned around and tell them, hey, if Young's got the ball, you got to step out and make a move. If
I don't know.
Gets the ball inside, you got to cover. It's a real tough situation because you got to cover 2 spots at one time.
I don't know how you see it, Bill. It looks like that at any point in time, the Eagles could just put this one away if they wanted to. It doesn't seem like the Bucks can really do anything to stop them, or to score enough to keep up with them, which might be a better way to phrase it.
Well, they've always told me there's just no substitute for quickness, and that's what Frankfurt's got from end to end.
And having LaDan Riley with that knee wrapped up is really hurting their quickness. Wilson not going to take the shot, but flipping will. Oh, she's rejected. Nice block.
Ahead of the basket.
Sheila Young knocked it down, and Camardi, what a shot! Underhanded. 25-13, Bev Camardi. She said, I don't care if you let me set up for the shot. I'm going to put it in anyway. Julie Flippin. Flippin's getting fouled almost every time she touches the ball. They're going after her.
Well,
Let's see.
5'6". Just jams the ball down. Flippin's
25. Looks like it's on Tina Harris. And Julie Flippin at the line. They trail by 12 with about 4 minutes. We're halfway through this second quarter.
Well, this must be a big game for Tina Harris. Here she's a freshman playing in a championship ball game.
LaDan Riley with a rebound, puts it up. Tanya Turner. Bev Camardi with the ball, and they're going to call a foul on Sanjanette Wilson. That's at least 2 on her. 3 on Sanjanette Wilson. They cannot lose her. With Riley hurting, they cannot afford to lose Sanjanette Wilson. They're going to lose her for at least a little while. Wilson's going to come out into the game. 34, Rolanda Oliver. Rolanda Oliver will replace Wilson.
Oliver,
So with
5'4" senior.
Riley hurt and Wilson out of the game, they don't have a ball handler in the backcourt.
Kamadi connects. 8 points for Kamadi.
And we've got a substitute for the Eagles as well. They're going to bring back in Sherry Gaylord. Tina Harris will come out. Tina played a couple of pretty sharp minutes there.
Well, she's a very aggressive defensive player. She jumps well, good speed.
27-13 as Bev Camardi hits that one. 3:57 left, and the Bucks are just having problems. That's all there is to it. Rolanda Oliver bringing the ball up court. Out to Riley, into Flippin, and Flippin is fouled again. Call that one on Sherry Gaylord, 1 and 1.
Frankfurt's taking a change in strategy now. They've gone out to a 1-3-1. zone, but they spread it out. They're going to go more and try to block the passing lanes and generate the fast break a little
Frankfurt's
bit
got to watch these fouls. They're getting into the penalty situation. They're in trouble because if the Bucks start hitting these free throws, they could make up that 14 points in an awful hurry.
It can add up. Kelly Vervich, number 9, is into the ball game now for Sarah Gaylord. No good.
And as long as the Bucks keep throwing up bricks, this is not going to be a ball game. Little hesitation on the ball coming up court by Bev Camardi.
Into Turner.
Oh, they're all smiles down there. They're having a good time. Joelle flipping with a rebound out to LaDan Riley. Riley will ease the ball up court. The Bucks will set up their offense.
The Bucks have not scored.
Riley is going to take the ball in. Nice pass into Julie, flipping it. She missed the easy shot underneath. That's killing them. They cannot afford to miss those shots. Nice one. Kimmy Faust. 27-15, a 12-point margin for the Eagles. But they can't do that. They can't miss those inside shots, not and stay in this game.
Well, when you're the coach, you're getting the shots you want, and they don't drop. There's nothing else you can do.
Riley with a rebound. The Bucks will bring it up, trying to narrow the margin back to 10. 2:49 to go in the first half.
Long pass into Faust.
Faust inside is going to get hit. Tanya Turner, they're going to call it on her. Turner's second foul. 2-shot foul.
Frankfurt might be trying to relax a little bit too much now.
And that could let the Bucks get right back into this.
For these teams, 12 points is not that much of a difference.
You know, after that very hot hand that Sheila Young had early, 12 points now, but she has cooled down a lot, and you kind of wonder if you don't give her the ball, is she going to lose that touch, and is it going to hurt them later on?
It could.
Faust hits the first.
11-point game. 2:40 left in the first half.
And the Bucks just hoping to cut that margin and go into halftime a little bit more respectable.
Well, if they're under 10, it can make a big
And
difference.
Joelle Flippin takes it away from Tanya. Turner does not get the rebound. The Bucks hold on to the ball. And they're going to set up. Take some time. Flippin with a shot. It's short. Her sister Julie helps out, puts it in, and the margin's down to 9. 27-18, 2:33 left here in the first half. Timeout by Frankfurt. They're going to slow things down a little bit, think it out.
Hancock's going to talk about it. Now that this game get out of hand.
Is Frankfurt feeling it's too easy and we don't have to press anymore and letting some things happen they shouldn't?
Well, if you're Baumholder, you don't win 16 games by giving up when you're down. They were down against Mannheim and fought their way back in and won the game.
Now, if you're the coach, you got LaDan Riley out there, and she's hurt. Now, even if she's as good hurt as your number 6 player, do you still leave her out there right now because she's a spiritual leader, or do you try to save her until the fourth quarter when you might need her?
Well, you might not have a fourth quarter to worry about if she's not out there. And it's like you said, if she's the spiritual leader, everyone out there knows, hey, here's this girl, she's hurt. She's out here giving us 110%. You know, I've got to give my 110% too.
Wilson has not come back into the ball game since she picked up her 3rd foul earlier in this second quarter. And that's got to hurt a little bit. Sanjanetta Wilson we may not see yet for the remainder of the half. The Eagles will bring it back up court. They lead by 9, 27-18. We're nearing the 2-minute mark left in the first half of play.
Burbage in the hall.
A little reaching in. They're going to call that one on Joelle. Joelle Flippin. That'll be her 2nd foul.
Hall's been one of the quiet heroes the whole year. The game previous to this one, she had over 14 rebounds and was double figures in points. She's at the line now. She has 2 points.
Joelle Flippin. It's a 2-on-1 break, but Kelly Vervich took it down there real quick, and they're going to have to slow it up and set up the offense. Frankfurt is too fast. Riley. She'll put it up. Short. Flipping with the board. No, they're going to call traveling. One too many steps on that turnaround. It was a nice shot, though.
Under 2 minutes in the first half. held a 9-point lead.
Eagles going to bring it back up. Bev Camardi with the ball.
Inside to Turner.
Turner knocked away. Julie flipping. But that's LaDan Riley again on that leg. Pulls up a little bit lame. She reached right for it. She's in a lot of pain, obviously. They're going to call that one. Has 3 fouls right now on Sheila Young. The 3rd foul on Sheila Young, who has been their hottest shooter in the first half. Riley at the line, trying to cut the margin just a little bit more. She hits the first. It was a one-on-one, 27-19, 142 left. And if the Bucks can get this margin down to about 6 or 7, they got to consider that a victory in the first half.
Well, there's a lot of time to play. There's 16 minutes in the second half.
She hits them both, 27-20, 7-point margin. And boy, Bob Hancock has to be a little upset at this point. They had the game well in hand, and they're just letting it inch away from them. Hall inside to Turner. Turnaround, no good. LaDan Riley gets the rebound.
7-point ball game.
Lady Bucks will bring it back up the court. That was a risky pass. Faust with a shot. No good. Riley, rebound. 5-point ball game. 1:11 left in the first half. And Bob Hancock with his hand on his hip is wondering what is going on out there. They are crippled, they are slow, and they're still inching back into this. Nice shot.
7 points. Well, they got to remember, too, that, hey, they're not the ones behind. They're the ones that are up by 7 points, and the other team still has to come back and outscore you.
LaDan Riley. Out to Oliver. Riley. Looks like she would like to take the shot, but she's not sure. Into flipping Julie, no good. Tanya Turner with a rebound. 31 seconds left. 29-22.
Pass inside is broken up by Riley. That was the 5th rebound for Turner.
Frankfurt will keep the ball. 26 seconds left. They lead by 7. Boy, the Bucks would just love to freeze it right here. They'd love to get the ball back, maybe get a shot off, and not give up any more points. It's hard to think that you could go into the locker room 7 points down and feel good about your first half, but that's how they'd feel right here. Tina Harris. Defense is tough. Bev Camardi will take it down to 20 seconds left. The Eagles don't really want to get a shot off too early. They don't want to give the Bucks a chance to put one up themselves.
Oh, from the wing.
Short. Faust loses the ball, has it knocked away. 9 seconds left. 7, 6, no good. They're going to have to get one off. Riley, 2, 1, no shot. 7 points, they did it. They did exactly what they would have liked to do. 29-22, they got the margin cut back to 7 from 13, and the Bucks are not out of this ball game.
JW's got a lot of good things to say to his team when they go in the locker room, but there's still some changes they've got to make. Well, we'll be back at the start of the second half with a wrap-up of the stats before we get started.
We've got 1:57 before we start the third quarter of play, running down some of the first half stats. It's interesting, but the Bucks have held close. They pulled from a 14-point deficit to narrow the margin to 7. They trail just 29-22. Joelle Flippin, one of the keys in that super comeback in the second quarter. She right now has 8 points. Julie Flippin with 5 points. Kimmy Faust, who came in as a replacement for LaDan Riley, picked up 5 points and played some super board work inside. It's interesting, but we were talking during the break, and the reason that the Bucks have managed to hang this close is because they have 3 horses on the inside who have just controlled the boards, both offensively and defensively. Faust and the 2 Flippin sisters. For Frankfurt, Sheila Young had 12, but she had 10 of those in just about a little over a quarter of play. Bev Camardi was 7. She also had a good day on the boards and assists, moving the ball up court. She moved the ball around well. Tanya Turner only 5 points, 5 rebounds also, but Turner really didn't get a chance to get on track. They really weren't looking for her that much. and the Flippin sisters seem to block her out on the inside a whole lot. The inside game so far has belonged to the Bucks, and the Eagles haven't been able to keep their run and gun offense going consistently.
Well, Coach Duggan, they're double teaming Turner every time, and Coach Hancock did a smart thing by putting Young, who's one of his best outside shooters, on the same side as Turner, and she hit the shots, and they had to come out and guard her. But again, as soon as they throw the ball into Turner, they've got two girls on her all the time. Now, as far as the rebounds go, the best thing that these big girls can do is just keep tipping the ball. If they keep tipping the ball, then hopefully one of their teammates can get it. And unless they can just pull down the rebound, if they can't, they just want to keep the ball alive. Hey, when you're 6 foot tall and you're 3-4 inches taller than the next girl beside you, it's not that hard to keep the ball going.
But Dan Riley is out on the court, and she's going to start this third quarter of play. The concern over how serious her knee injury is and her mobility are going to remain for the rest of this game. They're also going to start Sanjanetta Wilson, number 20, who has the ball right now. Wilson is their playmaking guard, but she has 3 fouls. Riley inside has it tipped. Follow, she doesn't get it. Frankfurt with the ball. Tina Harris will bring it back down court. Frankfurt trying a little too fast. Ball tipped away. That was Julie Flippin. The Flippin sisters again. They're getting a hand on everything inside. Frankfurt has had the inside just cut off since about the midway through the second quarter of this ball game. Joelle inside to LaDan Riley. Riley with a cold hand. 3 shots he's missed. We haven't even played a minute yet in this quarter. And Frankfurt obviously going to try to run and gun.
15 further for Marty. Usually doesn't have to shoot that 15-foot jump shot.
That moves the margin back up to 9 for Frankfurt. The Bucks lucky to come away, only trailing by 7 at the half. Julie Flippin. Fouled on the shot.
Evans.
No. They're going to call it on Julie. On Evans? Let's see the indication.
24, Evans. Call for the foul away from the basket. Well, one other thing I would do if I was Duggan is I'd try to get number 33, Joelle Flippin, closer to the basket.
Flippin was hot early. So she was hitting from just off to the right of the basket, right along the baseline. And hit a couple quick ones there.
Gaylord with the shot.
Gaylord short. Turner. That was Hall. The shot is good. Shot is good. They'll call that one on Julie Flippin.
Oh, at the line.
33-22, an 11-point game right now. Sheila really doesn't seem to be hurting that much. The knee cutting her mobility a little bit, but she doesn't seem to be in any pain. It seems to be playing just as smart as ever. She picks it up, converts the 3-point play, and it's a 34-22 game. And just like that, the lead's back up to 12. They've lost 5 points since we started this third quarter. Julie Flippin.
These fouls are going to start adding up.
Frankfurt's been having problems with the fouls all day so far. But, you know, Julie doesn't seem like she really sets up for those shots. She kind of just turns around and lets the ball fly up in the air, hoping she's going to get fouled.
Well, most girls, Harris jumps well, and most girls just don't get up that high.
Flippin had a horrendous first half at the free throw line. She only hit, I believe she only hit 2 in that first half. However, if she starts hitting like that, it'll be a whole different ball game here.
11-point difference.
Julie Flippin hoping to cut the margin back to 10. She does not. Hall with a rebound. The Eagles will bring it back up court. We're about 2 minutes gone here in the second half.
Kermati looking inside the Hall. Good
one-handed pass into Hall.
It's good.
Nice play.
Beautiful turnaround jump shot.
36-23, 13-point lead for the Eagles.
Evans on the baseline. Riley inside the lane.
And she's just stone cold. She's not hitting anything.
Frankfurt picking up the pace.
That's just what they want to do. Just what they want to do. 36-23. Bev Camardi.
Inside Hall, she hit her last shot.
Turner. Turner again.
Kamadi inside, keeping it alive, and Turner.
They're going to call it on Tanya Turner. She's a little upset. That's number 3 on Tanya Turner. That could be trouble. They need her. Kimmy Faust coming back into the game, and that'll bring Evans out.
Well, if Turner has to go out, you'll see Duggan taking his players inside the lane every time.
5:34 left in the third quarter. The Lady Bucks hoping to get back into this. Joelle right through, nothing but hoop, 36-25. Frankfurt having to slow down a little bit. The Bucks getting back fast on the transition. That's what they need to do. They need to force Frankfurt into setting up their offense. Of course, as the time winds down, that could cause some problems.
Gaylord, penetration.
Gaylord, it's taken away. That combination of the Flippin sisters with the arms up in the air. And the Lady Bucks have a chance to cut that margin inside of 10. Riley.
Turner called for a second foul.
That's Tanya Turner's 4th foul.
Decision time.
4th foul on Turner. She's going to come out. They're going to bring in number 23. Ingrid Jones. Ingrid Jones will give Tanya Turner a break, but that's got to hurt.
They're going straight to their strength. Jones got Riley. Evans. Wilson.
No, that's Wilson. Sanjanet Wilson, and we're inside at 10. 36-27. Let's see if they work it inside now. They've got their strength in there. Faust, Riley, and the Flippin sisters. They've got the power. They've got some height. And the Eagles are being slowed down on that transition. Tipped by Flippin.
Jones.
She is not going to be able to do anything.
Gaylord inside the lane.
Bad shot.
Block.
But they're going to get a break. Hall. No shot.
She's fouled by Julie Flippin. Joelle Flippin.
One of the Flippins. Let's see who they 33, Joelle Flippin, number 3, foul number 3. They can't lose her. If she's gone, they're in trouble. That's only 2 fouls on her.
Gaylord going for 2s.
Once again, the board's controlled by the Bucks. 36-27. Julie Flippin on the board. 3:58 remaining in the third quarter. And oh, Tanya Turner's missed. Wide open. Oh, and she missed a shot. Julie gets another chance, and she misses another. 2 easy shots inside. And Julie Flippin can't afford to miss them.
Kamadi challenging the
All the way.
Goes in.
Nice shot, Bev Camardi. 39-27. Check that, 38-27.
11 points for Kamadi.
Joelle into Riley. She was hit. Timeout. Baumholder's going to take a timeout. We've got 3:21 left here in the third quarter. Frankfurt with a 38-27 lead. Is it possible? Can they control this game enough, the boards enough to actually be able to win this?
Well, their big enemy is the clock now. You know, you don't talk much about that this early in the game, but really it is. They're not a fast break team. They're not a team that's going to score a lot of points. They're going to take 30 seconds every time they touch the ball to score. And they're going to run out of time if they don't.
They can't miss those easy shots.
And they got to make every shot they get inside the lane.
Now, are we seeing a case of Frankfurt just hasn't played up to their potential this game, or are we seeing a case of the Bucks are just big and they're slowing down the game and they're doing what they want to do? They're good at what they do.
I think that's it. The Bucks are just slowing it down. It's hard for us to realize, being up here, how big those Baumholder girls are and just how short the Frankfurt girls are.
And with Tanya Turner on the bench, it doesn't help. She's got 4 fouls. They're going to save her until the 4th quarter, but they need her. And they're missing her right now. Riley misses the first. She has been throwing up bricks this whole half. That hurts. She was a spark plug in the first half, but she's been hurting them the second half. She hits the second. We're down to a 10-point ball game, 38-20. I guess saying hurting them isn't the right word, because her being out there is enough to give them a little incentive. They could just use a hotter shooting hand. Nice! They take it away. The Bucks take it and then give it away. But Frankfurt should get that ball back. Tina Harris will take it out and inbound it for the Eagles. Last possession was by the Bucks, and the play was tied up by Frankfurt. 3:10 left in the 3rd quarter.
10-point ball game.
Camardi. I think Camardi wanted to take a quick shot right there. No shot.
Taylor called for walking. There have not been as many turnovers in this game as I think what was expected.
The basketball court is no place for a dance step. 3:05 in the 3rd quarter. The Bucks bringing it up court. Sanjanette Wilson, 3 fouls. Joelle didn't get it, but it's pulled down by Riley. Bad leg and all, and Joelle gets another shot. Nothing but net, 38-30. And you got to give the Bucks credit. They are holding close. The closest they've been is 7, and that was at the half in the last 2 quarters.
Well, we've got 10 minutes to play. Long
shot by Harris, no good. LaDan Riley will get the rebound, and the Lady Bucks will bring it up. They can narrow the margin down to 6. It'll be the closest they've been since early in the 2nd quarter. And they're taking it nice and easy and nice and deliberate. Into Riley. Riley loses it, gets it back, misses the shot. Faust misses the shot. They'll get another turn. Riley. Oh, bad pass.
Frankfurt's getting frustrated.
And Joelle Flippin got hit on that one. She seems to be all right. She might have caught an elbow in the face on that play on the inside. They cannot take 2, 3 easy shots and miss them like that. They've got to hit them the first time down, especially if they intend to score quickly. Those kind of passes just don't work. But we're going to see a foul. Let's see who they call it on. Looks like Sherry Gaylord. Sherry Gaylord. Lady Bucks will inbound again. That's her 4th foul.
Number 2.
2nd foul.
Must have been on someone else who we couldn't see.
And they are, it appears as if they're in the penalty situation here. Which means from now on, every time they foul, the Bucks are going to go to the line.
That's good for Baumholder.
Riley hits it, 38-31.
7-point ball game. You can see the difference. Is what happened when Turner went out. Just Turner's presence in the ball game.
Boy, they missed her height. They missed her height something awful. But they're just not playing their type of game. The Eagles are not running like they want to. Riley hits both. 1:56 left. The margin cut to 6.
Frankfurt, the closest ball game they've had all year, was 6 points against Heidelberg.
Tina Harris loses it, taken away by Riley, and she's fouled. That one's on Ingrid Jones, it looks like. And Riley's going to go back to the foul line and take a couple more. Backcourt foul.
Frankfurt's got to remember, hey, they're the ones that are ahead. They can't lose her.
Tina Harris comes out. Sheila Young is back in, who had the hot hand early. 3rd foul on Tina Harris.
Young's back in the game. She has 3 fouls.
Turner has 4. She's on the bench. Frankfurt's in foul trouble. Riley misses, but that doesn't matter. Look at that. Nice play. Joelle Flippin, 2 points. It's 38-34. 1:38 to go in the 3rd quarter. And the Bucks are just steamrolling. They are dominating the boards, and Frankfurt, when they try to play it tight, are getting themselves into foul trouble. No good. The shot no good by Young, and Flippin picks up the rebound. 1:20 left. The Bucks can cut the lead to a bucket. Quick pass inside to Julie Flippin. She loses the ball.
They got to run. They need to score this time.
3 on 2. Passes. No, they're going to call a foul on it. Joelle Flippin, that's her third. Joelle Flippin just got a little bit too much arm in on that one.
Frankfurt needs a basket.
But the difference here coming into the game right now, Michelle Apple. This is the first time we've seen her, I believe, this game. Ingrid Jones will come out. They're not losing anything by bringing Apple into this game. Gaylor with the ball. We're down to 102, 4-point lead for Frankfurt. They had it up as high as 12 points this quarter. Apple.
Inside to Young.
Inside.
Jump shot.
Misses it. Rebound goes to the Bucks. Give it to Faust. 44 seconds left. Sanjanette Wilson. Inside to Riley. Misses the shot. Riley, her own rebound. Follows. 38-36. It's a 2-point ball game. 27 seconds left. Frankfurt will probably play for the last shot. This third quarter, the last 5 minutes has been all Bucks. It was 38-27. And they steal it away. They're going to call a foul on Riley. 11 seconds left. All the Lady Bucks have to do is put on some defense and not give them a good shot. They'll come out of this just 2 points down with a quarter to go. And I bet Frankfurt's got to be just shocked. They never expected this to happen, especially with LaDan Riley hobbling around on really only a good leg and a half.
Frankfurt's going to the one-on-one now, which is what they need. They need something to put some points on the board.
Sherry Gaylord at the line. And she's got to hit it because the way that the Bucks are playing the boards, if she misses it, they're going to lose the ball. In and out, and the rebound goes to Julie Flippin. And they had the fast break set up. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. We're going to the fourth quarter, and it's a bucket difference. They picked up 5 points in that quarter. If they pick up 5 more, Baumholder's going to come away with the Big Schools Championship. Now, you've got a couple of big questions if you're the Frankfurt coach right now. If you're Bob Hancock, you know you need Tanya Turner in the game, and you know she's got 4 fouls. What do you do?
Well, Frankfurt will probably bring him back in. But some coaches, I think, will probably go ahead and keep her down for a couple of minutes just to see how the flow of the game goes. And she's also going to be a big boost for the girls in Frankfurt. But not always sure. It's a guessing game now.
The Lady Bucks are hot. They're running on adrenaline right now. They only trail by a bucket in what looked like it was going to be a blowout. In fact, there's a couple of notes circulating here in front of me that say blowout. In fact, one passed by my way in the second quarter, and I got another one in the third. But
Frankfurt outscored that quarter 14-9.
And Tanya Turner, when she left that ball game, they just had nobody inside to cut off the Flippin sisters.
Turner's back.
And LaDan Riley. And the Bucks right here with a bucket could tie this game up. Kim Faust has it tapped away. They'll take it back out. Sanjanette Wilson will set it up. Joelle Flippin puts it up. No. Riley, no good. Frankfurt gets the ball back. And we can saying it over and over. You just can't get 2 easy shots and miss them. Michelle Apple.
Somebody's got to score for Frankfurt.
Almost a little traveling music there. Sheila Young almost went 1 too many steps. They're pressing now. Frankfurt is pressing. Short. Riley with a rebound. Frankfurt has not had a clean rebound on a first shot in a while. And the Bucks are going to take their time. Kimmy Faust in the corner. Riley into Julie.
3-second call.
The Bucks will lose the ball, 38-36.
Coach Hancock, he really looks concerned.
Now we find out who can handle the pressure. Every possession is a big one. In this game, one bucket can be the difference. 38-36, 6:58 left. Sheila Young hits it.
Big basket. Big basket.
That at least gives Frankfurt a little breathing room. 40-36, 6.5 minutes. Into Riley. Riley, 40-38. LaDan Riley is limping a lot worse right now. She is forcing herself down the court faster, and that could hurt her in the long run. We have to keep an eye on her. Inside to Turner. No go. Rebound to Joelle. 40-38. The Bucks can tie it up. Kimmy Faust over in the corner. Into Julie Flippin. There's 3 Eagles on her. She had nowhere to go with that shot. It was 3-on-1, and she just didn't have the height or the jumping ability to put it up.
Hancock's gone to the 2-1-2 to help protect some of his girls in foul trouble. We got Apple, Tremonti, Turner, Young, and Paul in there. Still,
take it away. Apple's going to take it in.
Apple needs 2 points there.
She missed it. Follow up by Bev Camardi. She missed it. Follow up by Young. They get 3 chances at a layup.
There's that defense that Michelle
and
Apple can provide.
Bob Hancock will be ripping out what little hair he has left on that one. Riley inside. Good one. 42-40. And they're matching each other bucket for bucket. 5:37 left in the ball game. And Frankfurt looks a little tired. Bev Camardi looked a little pooped out coming up. Rebound to Joelle Flippin. The Bucks have it back. They have had 3 chances to tie it this quarter and haven't been able to come through. Inside again, they keep running that same play to death. And Riley hits it, we're tied. 42-42, 5:12 in the ball game. And that's enough for a timeout. Bob Hancock says, we gotta talk this over. LaDan Riley, 18 points on the night. And everything that Jack Dugan said about her being the spark plug on this team was true, but he did not mention the horses they have and the way they can dominate the boards like they have in this game. They are incredible. Frankfurt, which has run and gun people to death all year, has been shut down. They took that train and put it on a much slower track.
Well, Coach Hancock told me earlier today that they've got to run if they're going to win this ball game. That they really respect Baumholder, his ability to be able to just post up low and take it to you.
And as Ron Bruschi, our expert statistician and analyst here, pointed out, Frankfurt is not getting second shots. On the other hand, the Bucks are getting 2, 3, and 4 underneath their basket.
Well, one thing we haven't mentioned is that not always is your height important, but it's the weight that the player has. When you get inside that lane, the weight is almost as important as the height.
Tanya Turner has not come back out. She is on the bench. 5:10 left in the game. Turner with 4 fouls, and they are going to leave her on the bench for a while. Frankfurt with the ball in a tie game. The season is down to 4:59 for these 2 ball clubs.
Oh, looking for the turnaround jump shot. Gaylord, double pump.
Gaylord dancing around a little bit with the ball. Nice defense. Joelle Flippin, she did not get the ball, but she managed to tie him up for about 5 seconds, and that's just as important. Intimidation is every bit as important. Gaylord is going to take it. She's right through. All hoop.
Basket for Sherry Gaylord.
Frankfurt up 44-42. Joelle, they're going to run. No, they surprise him into her sister Julie. We're tied at 44. Julie Flippin with a basket.
Well, anything can happen in these last 4 minutes.
And the Bucks are giving the Eagles everything they asked for in this game and more. Before, you got to give the Bucks credit. They did not quit. Down by 14 points twice in this game. They fought back. In and out, take it away. Kimmy Faust just wrestled that ball away. And they are a flagrant foul. Sherry Sherry Gaylord all over LaDan Riley. And boy, you got to wonder about that. That is her 4th foul.
Yeah, she's showing you the frustration of Frankfurt.
But you sure don't want to take that frustration out on a gal with a bad leg. Now, she had to forget about that at the time, but boy, that hurts. And Coach Bob Hancock has got some severe foul problems on his hand.
Baumholder, a chance to go ahead for the first time in the ball game.
That was a 2-shot foul. 45-44, Riley puts the Bucks ahead by 1. Unbelievable.
3-point lead.
Riley, 21 points on the night, bad leg and all, and Baumholder leads it by 2, and Bob Hancock has got to take a timeout. We have 3:56 left in this game, and surprise, the Bucks have come back and they lead it by a bucket. Unbelievable.
Basketball is a game of momentum. And the momentum has been slowly building up towards Baumholder. Now it's at a fever pitch at this 4-minute mark.
Well, I tell you, Bill, every time I'm here with a game with you, we have a heart stopper. I hope my pacemaker can last through this one.
Well, we got a big ball game coming up after this. Baumholder boys who are going for a championship against the Würzburg boys.
They're going to have some doings in that game atop this one.
They got some players that can do it. Kelvin and Nathan Scott both had 26 points last night.
Let's take a quick look at the foul situation for Frankfurt. 3:56. Now, both teams are in the penalty, but we've got Sheila Young with 3 fouls. We've got Tanya Turner with 4, and she is on the bench right now. We got Tina Harris with 3. We got Gaylord with 4, and we got Ingrid Jones with a couple. And Jones didn't even play that long. But they've got to be a little gun shy. It seems like everything they're doing, they're fouling somebody.
Big basket for
Sheila Young, and we're tied at 46.
Full court press.
Now this was a problem for Dugan. Dugan was concerned that they might not have the speed to beat the Frankfurt press. And there it is. There's the press taking a shot. Bev Camardi, no, we have a foul. There is no shot.
Pushed by Wilson.
A 1-and-1.
4 fouls on Wilson. 2:35 left to tie ball game.
Now Sanjanetta Wilson is their playmaker. They did not really feel her a lot when she was out. They didn't feel her loss a great deal. However, she has been in this whole hot streak. So it could be a whole different story if they need to take her out right now. With 3:35 left, would you take her out?
Coach Duggan can't take her out now. Frankfurt's going to stay with the full court press. They've got to stay with that and make some things happen and use that quickness to advantage, which we can see that they just did.
So you got to have a dribbler in there.
They've got to have her. They've got to have her. You can't have one. You can't put your dribble on the bench, and your other best dribbler only is playing on 1.5 leg.
3:35 in the game. 46-46. We are tied. Frankfurt will be at the line. It's a 1-and-1 situation.
From here on out, every pass and every basket makes a big difference. Every shot can win or lose the ball game.
We had the same situation in the last game. This whole season comes down to 3 minutes of basketball. 3:35. Whoever scores the most from now until the end of the game wins it. It's that simple. And the rebound goes to Kimmy Faust. The Bucks continue to dominate those boards. We're at 3.5 minutes left. LaDan Riley, that press hurting him. Wide open, Wilson to Joel. Take it away. Nice play.
Shot. Long pass out to Gamati. Gamati fumbles the pass off to Gaylor.
And we're going to see a little traveling, I believe.
Double
Yes.
Gamati.
Frankfurt has been contained on that fast break all day long. 3:17. We are tied at 46. There is no tomorrow. Sanjanette Wilson, bad pass.
Turnover.
And you know, if LaDan Riley had 2 good legs, she would have had that.
Easily.
She's pushing that leg as hard as she can. She deserves an enormous amount of credit for the game she's had and the pain she's had. She's had a super afternoon. Tina Harris misses it. Rebound. Julie Flippin Cannot get it out. Yes, she does. Sanjanette Wilson, and they're getting away from their ball game. They're just making mistakes. The Bucks are pressing it at this point.
Oh, inside, she misses it.
No good. Tina Harris on the follow. She's fouled. Julie Flippin on the foul. That's her second foul. 2:44. We've gone just about 2 minutes without a basket. Both teams are pressing.
A lot of defense.
A lot of pressure. But both teams trying to run the ball a little too fast right now. They need to settle down and set up their offenses. Fourth foul. Fourth foul.
It's been a physical ball game all the way around.
But we had that foul total off, didn't we? We'll correct that. Julie Flippin has 4 on the afternoon.
A lot of pressure on the freshman.
Harris misses her first. Oh, this makes it a big bucket. Now we get into an odd point situation. We're looking at a win or a loss. You can't play for a tie. No, she misses them both. Kimmy Faust with a rebound. And the Lady Bucks, that's a backcourt foul, number 15, Sherry Gaylord. 1-1 at the line. That's 5 on Gaylord. That is her 5th foul. And Sherry Gaylord will come out of the ball game to a nice round of applause from the crowd.
She's been one of the key players in this entire season.
And that shows you just how aggressive this game has been, how tough fought it's been. Sherry Gaylord.
Big basket.
Joelle Flippin misses her first. Boy, they're throwing up bricks. Pass is knocked away. Joelle Flippin's gonna get it back. They're gonna rule it off the hands of Bev Camardi. They are gonna rule that off of the hands of Bev Camardi. Joelle Flippin, you gotta give her a lot of credit. She missed that shot, but she hustled down court and broke up that pass. Bad pass. They're just tossing them away now. Somebody's going to settle down and win this ball game.
Yeah, drives in and she's fouled on the
She's
drive.
fouled by LaDan Riley, it looks like.
1-1.
That'll be a 1-on-1. We'll go to the line. You're absolutely right, Bill. This is... Somebody's got to settle down. Somebody's got to wise up and settle down.
Well, Frankfurt can keep them at this pace, they'll win the ball game.
If they don't foul everybody out. Foul number 1. On Riley. We have 2:20 remaining in this ball game, and we are tied at 46. Hold on to your hats.
This is going to be one of the longest 2 minutes and 20 seconds these girls have ever lived.
You bring Tanya Turner in now? She's got 4, but boy, if you lose her after having already lost Gaylord.
It's really a tough decision to make because here the
Come on, put yourself on the line. You gonna bring her in? Really a tough decision.
I'd leave her on the bench.
All right, let's see what Bob Hancock does. Trying to whip out on that decision there. I'll get you for that, Bill.
First time in the ball game, Frankfurt has really made things start to happen. And it's their quickness doing it.
And Tanya Turner is on the bench. All right, Bill, you get the job's yours. Give that man a contract.
Well, if we win, we got it.
You look at the line for a 1-1. It's 46 all. And she misses the first. And again, the rebound, Joelle Flippin. Frankfurt doing a lot of pressing and a lot of gambling on defense. Riley into Flippin. She wants a shot. She's not going to take it. Wilson is fouled. No!
Wilson at 2:05.
That is 5. That is 5.
Kamadi.
That is 5.
Goes to the line.
That should be Sanjanetta Wilson's swan song. She is gone from the game. 5 fouls, and that hurts. Now, if there's one player right now that the Bucks could not afford to lose, it's their top ball handler.
Here comes Turner.
Bob Hancock waited for just the right moment.
A lot can happen in 2 minutes and 5 seconds.
Rolanda Oliver doesn't realize how important a player she is right now. She's in for Sanjanetta Wilson. It is going to be up to her to become the major ball handler, the playmaking point guard for this club. Frankfurt brings the ball down. We have 2 minutes left in the season, a tie ball game. Shot is missed.
Inside.
Follow, missed by Frankfurt.
And it
should go to the Bucks. It's going to be yellow ball. And Joella Flippin, a little shaken up on that play. Came down hard on what it looked like her right knee. Officials checking to make sure she's okay. They don't want an injury.
Frankfurt keeps the ball.
Frankfurt's going to keep it.
1:52 left. No one scored in over a minute.
Camardi will bring it in.
Inside basket.
Quick shot, no good. Rebound goes to Riley. LaDan Riley bringing it up court.
We have a charging foul on Riley.
That'll be her second.
Harris saw her coming.
Angel Harris took a big gamble right there because Riley has been hot at the free throw line.
Well, this is where you have that teamwork. That Young was moving Riley into that position so that Harris could get set up. Riley had nowhere to go if she couldn't stop.
Frankfurt is putting on a press that Jack Dugan worried about, and that has effectively. Nice steal. An intercepted pass by Joella Flippin. She's going to lose it back to Angel Harris. Wide open. She missed the shot.
We have a whistle.
That is going to be Flippin's 5th foul. Flippin is out of the game. Julie Flippin has her 5th foul. She is gone. 1:28 left.
Oh, at the line. Julie Flippin, the sophomore, leads with 5 fouls.
Flippin's had a great game. The two Flippins, Faust and Riley, have just dominated the boards. Now with Turner in and the one Flippin gone, we might see a power shift right here.
Coach Hancock made a real good move when he went that full court press.
Nilka Evans is into the game now. Evans started the game, played most of the first half. So they're losing a little, but they may not be losing a lot. It depends on how aggressive Evans can be inside for the Bucks. She misses. Rebound to Riley. And they're going to try the same stunt on Riley.
How long can they keep Baumholder from scoring?
How long can Frankfurt keep from scoring? We've gone almost 4 minutes without a bucket. Riley's going to take it in herself. She does not make it.
Turner with a big rebound to Cromartie. Down to Harris.
Harris wide open. This is the shot. Oliver with a rebound.
A walking call.
Oliver got the rebound and gave it away. 1:06 left. We're tied at 46.
Coach Hancock can't believe it.
Somebody's got to hit a bucket sooner or later. We could be here till tomorrow. Stolen away, Joelle Flippin. Flippin's going to take it down herself. No basket, but the foul is on Angel Harris. 2-shot foul.
Flippin can't believe it. She's going to the line.
You know, if you had to take, after Riley, someone who has played a super game, you got to look at Joelle Flippin. She has shot well. She has rebounded well. She's positioned well. She's been there on transitions. She's had a great game for the Bucks.
She's the senior.
A big free throw, 1 minute left, and Flippin hits it. She's happy. And that just takes the pressure right off of her, doesn't it? She got the one and they got the lead.
Frankfurt has to score now.
What she needs, this is for 2 points. She got it. 48-46. Joelle Flippin puts the Lady Bucks ahead. 58 seconds left. What a finish. Bev Camardi.
Into Hall, turnaround jump shot.
No good. Rebound Evans.
Ball.
46 seconds, and the Bucks could freeze it. They do not need to score again. Riley scores. It's a 4-point lead for the Bucks. LaDan Riley, 34 seconds of Frankfurt screaming for a timeout. What a game! What a finish! Unbelievable! LaDan Riley and Joelle Flippin have turned this game around. 50-46. Frankfurt needs 2 buckets in 33 seconds. right, Bill. You got the ball. You got 33 seconds. What happens? Who gets it? Who shoots? How quick?
Well, you got to put Hall or Turner, your best rebounder, on the opposite side of the basket. You got to put your best shooter with their ball in their hand on their best shot. You got to put Turner on the side of the ball and hope the ball goes in and hope you get the rebound, put it back in, and you got to steal and foul. You got to find someone that can't hit a free throw, and you can't waste any time.
Frankfurt had opportunities to blow this open, but the Lady Bucks showed their championship caliber. Missed the shot. The Bucks with the rebound, and they got the foul. But LaDan Riley is hurt. She is hurt, and she is gonna, I thought she was gonna pull herself out for a minute. 22 seconds. The Bucks still with a 4-point lead. The officials are checking with Riley to make sure that she can still play. Their main concern is for the safety of the players. Shot is missed. Rebound, Camardi. Misses another shot. Camardi with her own rebound. 14 seconds left, and the Bucks will get the ball back. Joelle Flippin ties up the play, and the Lady Bucks will take it back. They have the ball. 13 seconds left in a 4-point lead. And Baumholder calls a timeout. They are going to savor this because they have earned this big school championship. They played a super game.
Well, really, I don't think anyone really expected Baumholder to be this close. Everyone was talking about the blowout.
Even Jack Dugan said it. Dugan said, if Riley can't play, or if Riley can't play near 100%, we could be blown out. And they were. They were blown out in the second quarter. They were blown out in the third quarter early. Unbelievable turnaround. And you know, any more games like this, and I won't have a voice left on Monday.
Well, as this game is excitedly coming to an end.
What a game.
We must look forward to the next game. That will be between Würzburg with a 14-2 record and Baumholder's men's team with a 15-1 record after a fantastic win over Zweibrücken and Jarvis Anderson yesterday. They totally dominated Jarvis Anderson.
And everybody we talked to today said the game to watch was the next one, the boys championship.
Well, I don't know if you can do any better than this.
How about overtime? Maybe a double overtime. How about a triple overtime?
It can happen. 13 seconds can be a long time.
13 seconds can be an eternity. Joelle Flippin will inbound it.
Long pass. If she can't touch it,
Riley.
The ball goes at the far end of the court.
No time lost on the clock. 13 seconds.
If Riley would have touched the ball, Frankfurt would have had to go the full length of the court.
Now, Frankfurt is not in an ideal situation, but they got the ball. That's the most important. Tanya Turner into the game. Angel Harris coming out. Turner with 4 fouls. But again, 13 seconds left. That really doesn't make a whole lot of difference unless you're talking overtime. Camardi to inbound it.
Into Hall. Turnaround jump shot.
No good. Rebound by Joelle Flippin. Flippin pushed out of bounds by Tanya Turner. We are talking a flagrant foul. 7 seconds left, and Tanya Turner is gone.
Up at the sideline.
Tanya Turner is gone. If that's accredited to Turner, she is out of the game. That's 5. Turner is gone. And Joella Flippin, whose 2 free throws gave the Bucks the lead that they have not lost in the last half minute, is at the line. Another free throw will ice it. 7 seconds and 5 points is an awful big margin.
Well,
Tanya Turner on tonight. Let's see what she's done. 5 points, 5 rebounds, but she set out almost all in the second half with those 4 fouls. Coming back in, Angel Harris for Frankfurt. And the Lady Bucks bench is just a riot.
Let's not forget, Baumholder's also lost 2 of their starters to fouls.
But the people that have come in to fill in the gaps have done more than an adequate job. Joelle Flippin hits it. It's 51-46. Joelle Flippin unofficially 10 points tonight. but oh, the last 3 of those 10 were the biggest 3 points in her career. And she's going to leave as a senior with the DODDS Big School Championship. Flippin' hits both. It's 52-46. We've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. It is over. Baumholder, the 1985 DODDS Big School Girls Champion, 52-46. And if you had been at this game in the middle of the second quarter, you would have never given them a prayer of a chance of winning this ball game. What a lot of heart.
Well, let's give Frankfurt Eagles the credit that they deserve too. They've went the whole year and waited to the last ball game to lose the ball game. They were 16-0 coming into this ball game.
Sisters were unbelievable.
They'll finish the season as runner-up with a 16-1 record. A lot of teams lost a lot of ball games.
Now we'll be back with the championship, the boys Big School AA, AAA DODDS Championship in just a few moments. Our final score once again, Baumholder 52 and Frankfurt 46.